Support.
The maestro, please!
New stuff happened this week. I say that, but it's really only one album, and it's not even a new one. This'll be for the week of
January 15th, 2019.
On this day in music back in 1964, the Beatles had their US chart debut with I Wanna Hold Your Hand, entering in at number 45. It shortly thereafter got to number 1 and spent 7 weeks at number 1. I'm curious to see if the first classical album we do this year is going to be an actual classical album, or just some artist performing with an orchestra.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
I'm also curious as to what the first jazz album's gonna be, a legacy recording or something new.
Singing.
I love rock and roll. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights.
If I had to take a guess as to why this recharted, I imagine it's a combination of both the fact that they finished a large tour last year, as well as Steve Perry releasing an album and coming out of his semi-retirement.
It's bigger than hip-hop, hip-hop.
I mean, at the same time, the entirety of the top 5 is R&B and hip-hop, so at least you're still getting your fix, hopefully. Taking bets on how long you think it's going to take before we get our first EDM album of the year.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please!
I've been fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star. All my brothers got that gas and they always be smoking like a rock star.
Well, if this has anything similar to the life that Stoney had, this will be up here until he releases his next one.
All the youngins in my hood popping perks now. Getting high to get by, it's getting worse now. You gotta tell them put them guns and them perks down. Them new jails got 10 yards in them.
This has gone diamond in the United States, which is 10 million sells. I'm sure Meek Mill is thrilled.
You're the sunflower. You're the sunflower. Every time I'm leaving on you, you don't make it easy, no.
I will actually make an effort to see this movie. Maybe not in theaters, but I will watch it at some point.
How much money you got? A lot. How many problems you got? A lot. How many people done doubted you? A lot. Left you out to rot? A lot. How many pray that you flop? A lot. How many lawyers you got? A lot.
If you're wondering where his name comes from, it's actually quite tragic. On his 21st birthday, his brother was shot and killed, so yeah, you know.
Yeah, I know I'm probably too much. Yeah, sometimes I just be OD. Yeah. I was gonna go and try to fall asleep, but I got too much.
Well, this shut me up. I didn't think it was gonna get to number 1. Congratulations to a Boogie with the Hoodie. Hopefully next week we get something actually new. No offense against Journey, but there are only so many times I can hear Don't Stop Believin'.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please! Maestro,